Hi, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 22nd to the 28th. So, happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. I wish you all the best. Okay. And from my family to yours, many blessings. And just, I hope that you're going to have fun on your birthday and you're going to celebrate with the people that you love. Okay. So, I am going to take out some oracle cards here for you, Virgo. All right. All right. So that these are oracle cards, psychic, the psychic tarot oracle deck, the energy oracle deck, moon phases, right? Which I will show them to you at the end of the reading if you stay tuned. Also, back from popular demand, your crystals, what crystal you need this week. That's going to go right here. And last but not least will be, of course, your angel number. So I just wanted to say for those of you that want a personal reading, I am available. Okay, I'm going to be starting contacting everybody. There is a waiting list, and there's about a month and a half in the waiting list, okay, to go through. But they will be done quickly because instead of doing weeklies around that time, I will be doing monthlies. So like I am figure out like in the month of November, around that time, like October, November, I will be shifting to monthlies so that I can get all the personal readings done. So if you do want a personal reading, okay, all you have to do is contact me, say, hi, please put me on the waiting list. I'll put you on the waiting list so that I can contact you for a reading. Check your spam and check your emails coming very shortly because I will be contacting you. Okay. And if you don't want to wait and you want a reading right away or a healing, you can reach out to Mark. His website and his email is next to mine underneath the description box below. For those of you that want to follow me on TikTok, because I am being called to go there, which I have no idea why, but I am being called to go there. There's my link. All you have to do is press the link, copy and paste it, and it brings you there because I'm not verified on TikTok. And there's a lot of people that are copying me out there. Like they stole my picture and they opened up accounts. So the only way that I will ever reach out for a reading for you is if you contact me through my email. That's it. If someone tries to talk to you that is pretending to be me, it's not me. So just, heads up. So if you copy and paste it, you could support me there. There's no, I do not get paid on TikTok because I'm Canadian. So just to let you know. All right. So let's get started. We're going to look at your reading. We're going to look at your recent past, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it in your environment that you cannot see but you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. I will clarify the cards. I will tell you what the universe, what advice they have for you. And then for those of you that stay tuned, of course, there's your oracle cards, but there's also a bonus. I'm going to do a little bit of a love reading, like a love situation, to see if these are for people that are in the relationship or they're having a hard time in the relationship. And I am going to take out a few cards. So if you stay tuned, there's two parts of the reading, all right? So I wanted to offer that to you, Virgo. Okay, let's get started. And don't worry about my nose. I am not sick at all. Okay, it's just I'm going through some type of situation here. Okay, but I hope that me talking with my nose does not bother you. Okay, Virgo, your recent past till now. Ooh, you got the King of Pentacles crossing you with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a power. This could be a couple, very strong power, or couple power. Do whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles in the core. The Six of Swords. Better times are coming ahead. This could also be you in terms of like what you're doing every day. What's been practical for you, stability. You're in the moment. You're taking care of your plans. I know you're doing a lot of things here. And in terms of wealth and stability, okay, you're going through a transition that better times are coming for you. It may have been slow, but it's here now. Let me tell you. Let's look at the current situation. You came into your own reading with the Hermit. Okay. What else here? Seven of Cups. In the immediate future, the Strength card. And how you're feeling. Queen of Swords. What you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of is the Three of Cups. In the hopes and fear, the Two of Wands. In the potential outcome, the Five of Pentacles, and the overall, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's abundance coming in for you. There could be also forgiveness. Okay. Definitely here, I feel that you're going to take charge of something here, Virgo. Okay. So, yeah, you got the Ace of Cups. For me, that's abundance, happiness, forgiveness, being at peace, a lot of celebrations around you, a lot of resources. Like I said, you're going to the next level, okay, of wealth and stability. So you might be relocating or moving forward. It could be traveling, whatever. It's a transition you're going through. In the current energy, you are really reflecting on everything here, okay? In what your dreams are. You could dream as big as you want, but just understand that in part of the Seven Cups here, there's some things in the cups that are really good, and then some things in the cup that are not so good. So you have to choose wisely. And a lot of you right now are reflecting on everything at this time, okay? Probably meditating, reflecting, taking time out. And you've healed something. It shows me that you have the energy to overcome the situation, whatever it is. I feel you overcame it in the month of August. Well, right before your birthday or around your birthday, for those of you that were born in the August, like after the 22nd, but there's something here that you tamed. Okay, a lot of you you spend a lot of time with your fur babies as well. Okay, a lot of fur babies. Yeah, I see here, see dogs. And how you're feeling with the Queen of Swords is that you're in your head about something. Okay, you're in your head about something. You're thinking about something. There is like an alchemy here, like where you transmuted something. You turned something negative into a positive, and it's about the way you communicate. Some of you could be very harsh in the way that you're communicating at this time, okay? And what you're not seeing in your environment is that there is going to be celebrations around you and a new beginning. And in the hopes and fears, you are making plans. And in the potential outcome is that there is changes coming in, okay? You don't want to feel left out, ghosted, or in the dark anymore about a situation. If you had financial issues here, it shows me in the overall that you're coming into abundance here. And yes, even though it's been slow in terms of wealth and stability, you are moving in the right direction. Okay, you are. So now we're going to clarify for you, Virgo. Okay. Oops. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords wanted to come out, which means that there's an ending of a cycle. Finally, light at the end. The light is piercing through. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Okay. The Six of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. You are extremely tired, okay? And it shows me that all the tribulations you have to go through and the tests that you have to go through here, okay? And you're still persevering and moving forward. From the Five of Pentacles, where you have here and you have it here, the overall, you also got the Six of Pentacles. For me, it shows me that you're going to overcome the situation, especially if it has to do with abundance and happiness and being at peace and celebration here. Okay, there is whatever that you giving, you are going to be receiving. I do see a surplus of money coming in for you, okay? And and you are making progress, even if you feel that you're not. Let's look at the recent past. Let's look at this King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Ten of Cups. Wow. Justice. Yeah, there's a reset here that is taking place here for you, okay? Maybe at one point there was regrets, there was hurt, there was pain. And I feel that you worked to the happiness of what you truly want. You're having happiness in your family, whoever is family for you, or you being happy. And there's a reset that's going to take place right after your birthdays, okay, or around your birthdays here. Okay, there's a reset, okay, the truth, reset, stability here. with this. There's something that's going to make you happy here, okay? Definitely happy. And it's about peace, it's about truth, fairness, and something coming into balance. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles here. The Strength card wanted to come out again. The Hermit. The Moon. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's been difficult. It hasn't been easy. What you're navigating right now is very hard because the Moon is showing up. So Neptune is here. Okay, what does Neptune do? Well, there could be deception around you. You could feel deception. Maybe you're feeling deception. Maybe you feel people around you are being deceptive at this time. Okay, so you really are like taking a look at it. You're really reflecting on things and you are being tested. Okay, and there's something that you're not showing you. It has to be unraveled. It's unraveling. It's like you're walking into the unknown. Okay, but so pay attention to your dreams. Okay, but there is something here that I do feel that you are going to see the light. There's the light at the end of it. Okay, that's going to be shown, and a new beginning for you. And it's going to happen in the new solar eclipse that we'll have in your sign, Virgo, plus the equinox in Libra. Okay, very, very strong there. Let's look at the Six of Swords, which is better times are coming ahead for you. King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, Judgment. Yeah, you are going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, there is a judgment here, okay? There's an ending of a cycle that's coming through, and there's light that is being shown. Outside, maybe in the house, it's all dark, and you open the window, and you see the sun shining, okay? With the King of Swords, it's about you aiming for what you want here and achieving it. That's what they're showing me, that you're going to be achieving it, okay? Let's look at the Hermit in the current energy. The Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the Magician. You are at this time manifesting. You have the tools here, okay? And you are in balance here in terms of your emotion. You are in balance here, okay? Maybe aloof a bit, but you are in balance. And something is coming in divine timing. It's like an energy of passion, the universe trying to propel you forward. Okay, there's a new beginning here because you've been manifesting this. And it's coming in. Keep manifesting. You got what it takes here. Let's look at the Seven of Cups in the current energy. The Lovers, the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's a breakthrough here. There's a higher calling here. There's a bigger picture in this situation, or this is you or someone that you're dealing with here. And there is maybe an attraction. If not, there's a lot of, it could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could be anything here. There's an important decision. The communication is the key here. The communication is going to be crystal clear, and someone here is taking action. Okay, so there is someone taking action here. Let's look at the Strength. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Strength. Yeah, you know, some of you are overthinking or feeling stuck, but I feel you're going to be cutting through this, and there's something that you're going to be going through very quickly here. Okay, and you have the courage and the strength to overcome this. Also shows at the same time there could be a message coming in. Okay, it's almost you've been waiting for this message. I want to see here. What is this message about for Virgo? So you could be a Leo. It doesn't have to be a Leo, but there is strong Leo. It could be Pisces, Cancer. There's a lot of signs here. Okay. You will know. Okay, Virgo. You know that there's a message coming in for you. In this new solar eclipse in your sign, okay, there's something still that you're unsure, you're undecisive because you can't really see the outcome of a situation. You almost feel like you just have to open up to it. You are being guided, and it's also showing me that you know that there's a message that's coming in for you. Especially if there's been a breakup or some type of separation in the past from someone. I don't know who it was here. What is it about? One more card. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm just curious, like you are. What is this about? Yeah. You know, you feel it, don't you? Yeah, well, it's coming. Okay, I'm very happy to see that. You'll know it. You'll know it. You're very intuitive. Follow your intuition. In the Queen of Swords, you got the Four of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Chariot. You're taking your power back. You're injecting everything and anything that's not. You're bored at the same time, but you still don't want to know anything here. Okay, you have your back towards a lot of stuff here. A lot of ideas are coming through. Breakthroughs are coming through. Ideas, the way that you're thinking. A lot of great communication is also changing here, and you're taking your power back. Like I said, there's a new beginning. Let's look at the Three of Cups. The Queen of Swords shows up again. The Five of Swords. The Seven of Cups. What's this about? Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Hold on. Well, let me just tell you something. In what you're not seeing in your environment, there's interference. Okay, some type of interference that you're going to have to cut through. Okay, and you have to, yes, there is deception around you, 100%, but you are you are well aware of. Don't say that you're confused, Virgo, because you're not confused, okay? Because it shows me here that you're well aware of it. And this is about, someone lusting over you, or patterns, or someone's shadow self or ego here. Could be toxic, something toxic, something here. And you have to stand up for it or cut through it. Yeah, so be careful of whoever that's coming back here. It's karmic. They're coming back for the last test. You will pass this. When you pass this, there's a new beginning that's going to take place for you. Okay? So just be well aware. Let's look at the Two of Wands in the hopes and fears. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an offer. There's something coming in into balance here for you, definitely. There's stability here. You're making plans. You're making plans here. Whatever this offer that's coming in, it could be a job, a higher position job. It could be a loan. It could be anything, but there is some type of offer. You probably are going to have to choose between two things, or two people, or two roads. You're going to the next level, and you have abundance around you with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Death card talks about that's a huge, huge transformation. The Tower is coming in to bring you this. And there's a new beginning for you with the Ace of Wands. That's here for you. And someone's going to take charge. There could be a union coming together here. Let's look at the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's happiness here. There could be marriage here down the line, for marriage down the line, or this could be a marriage. It doesn't have to be a marriage, okay? But there's happiness in the home, celebration in the home. I see that also. A lot of you are releasing old belief systems. A lot of you are being guided, or you're guiding others towards this happiness, stability. Okay, yeah, you are. And it's about doing the honorable thing. It's about doing the honorable thing. Seven of Wands. It's important to stand your ground. Stand up for yourself. The Empress and the Emperor is here. Yeah. It's about receiving. There's abundance around you. There is. From the Five of Pentacles, you came into abundance. Because you're coming into abundance here. Okay? New opportunities are showing up for you. You're open to receive happiness at home, stability in the home, and doing the right thing. Let's see what the universe, what's the advice. Like I said, there's a lot of breakthroughs here that you're going through. There is going to be a judgment. Be careful of what you're not seeing around you, but I feel like you're ready and you're guided. There's messages that have to come in here. One of the messages is karmic, and I think you already learned your lesson there. Yeah, what Spirit's saying is that you're not going to see this coming, okay? Pay attention to your dreams, but you are going through a death and rebirth. We're going to clarify your life situation here, okay? This is for Virgo from September 22nd to the 28th. Again, happy birthday to all the Virgos. Let's see what is being shown to me here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Sorry for my nose. You got stop and release, Virgo. Okay? It says stop and release. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. So stop and release and reflect. So stop and release and reflect. You also have your breakthrough. All right? It says you navigate life's many twists and turns while with elegance and resilience. Okay, so there is a breakthrough. The next thing you got here is transform and rise. Transform and rise. You got river of release. Okay, drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. You also got here connections guide. Across, okay, wait a second. Harness the power of, okay, take two. You got connections guide. You are being connected, you are being guided here, okay? And it's leading you to success, this path. And you also got grove of unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So grove or groove, I think it's grove. Yeah, grove of unity. All right, that's really nice to see that. Now we're going to look at other things here. This is about lessons, but it's also about if someone here that you haven't spoken to for a while, what messages do they have for you? These are messages from the universe. Okay, we'll put these two over here. Is there anything else that has to be said here? Okay, someone's confused. Okay, is there anything else? Someone that's very loving, they're feeling confused. Okay, we'll do this like this, okay? Because I do see a separation here. So there is a separation here. Or someone's separated at this time. It says perseverance. Obstacles are blessed opportunities of growth. Both parties have the desire and the will to overcome. This is very positive. There's also saying separation. Surrender into your heart and divine source where there is no separation. The highest levels of love always serve and are without conditions. True love. This is divine. This is a divine connection. And soul imprints. Unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritances are affecting this situation. Now, and what someone here wants to tell you is they're saying to you, Virgo, I had no idea you would end up meaning so much to me. You give me so much to look forward to. There could be confusion around this. It's hard for me to explain things, or they're having a hard time communicating. They are very loving, though, and they're saying that you are the one, right? So what I do have here, okay, which I'm going to take out. Oops. These are my, oops, you hear them? That's my little crystals. I have them in here to purify and keep the cards purified. Okay, so we're going to take out a few cards of relationship energy here for Virgo from September 22nd to the 28th. If you like these type of readings, let me know, because these are something that are it's written, so like I could just read it to you. Okay, there's a few of them that came out. So let's see what they have here. Karmic ties. I know I need to release attachments with karmic people. I'm creating a plan to leave him or her. So someone here is wanting to leave someone because of your connection. Okay. There's also union. We must remember that we are gods and goddesses and work to embody that energy. Communication. So there will be communication here. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it. But know that I do want to talk to you. So someone does want to talk to you, but their life right now is too complicated. There is messages here, telepathic messages. There are messages being exchanged through music and movies. Listen carefully and trust what you hear, Virgo. You have karmic ties again. I'm not happy. Karma's behaviors, people, and or situation is playing a role in what's happening with me, and it's hard for me to see a way out. Okay, there's also another communication here. It says, I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. And then you got timing and intention. We need to wait for divine timing. Timing is healing our wounds and creating the perfect conditions for our reunion. All right, I hope that you enjoyed that part. Now we're going to look at your crystal. You got Zoe with ruby, and this is the angel of receiving. So this is Zoe with ruby, and it's the crystal of receiving, or the angel of receiving. All right. You have a man holding a heart. Someone here that's loving you. Okay. Beautiful. Be careful around you. There is deception and envy. Maybe you could be thinking like that, or there's someone around you like that. So be careful of this energy. I did see it in your reading. In your mood phases, you got full moon in Taurus, and it says here, detoxify. So at this time, maybe you should be detoxifying, maybe right after your birthdays. And you got in the numerology 222, three twos, and this talks about wonders, great transformation, major change, opportunity, fast pace, forward process. You aren't a victim of circumstance, rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. 222, also the three twos signifies keeping the faith in what you've been trying to manifest. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that this helped you. And take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.